The music therapy is for our students with special needs. Although it's music, it really addresses non-music needs in terms of communication, social skills, emotional regulation, even some gross motor skills. And so that's really what it's about. It's a kind of a fun way to address those things, and really and truly when you're doing it, students it doesn't feel like a lesson, it doesn't feel like school. They're having fun, and they're getting exposed to something they don't get exposed to a whole lot. Right now we're really proud of the fact that we're in 14 schools and 49 different classrooms, and Rob and Emily work with those teachers, so it's not that they come in and take over, it's a really collaborative effort that those lessons are created together, and they kind of look at the unique needs of each classroom, so they don't do the same thing everywhere.
We are engaging the students in something that they enjoy, but working on their needs, their individual needs. What we're working on is non-musical goals. So any goals that they may have that they already work on with the teacher, academic, or goals that you may also see them working on with an occupational speech physical therapist. But we're using music as the motivator, so the student doesn't necessarily know that they're working on goals. You know, they're enjoying themselves, they're singing, dancing, but they're also working on goals, fine motor skills, gross motor skills. They were moving the scarves, they were following directions, impulse control, play and stop. A lot of times we have trouble getting children to stop. And so they were doing that. They all did very well at it, but they didn't realize that that's what we were working on.
And just the engagement, just the guitar, they're not used to having musical instruments in the classroom. It really is a great thing for our children here at school.
I mean, it's wonderful what she's doing, because I'm sending her like the goals we're working on, sending her specific things we're working on, like the sound and different things. And so when she comes in and reinforces that with her sound music lab and videos and songs, it's going to be great for them. It's going to just reinforce all that learning. At this age, the social emotional learning, well, every age, but especially at middle school, is so important. So she did a good job targeting that.
We wanted to do this for our students with special needs because they don't get exposure like everybody else, and they're not included, but sometimes may not always work out scheduling wise, and the students may not be able to handle a larger group. So to have someone go in and to be able to do this with them, and it be just for them, on their level, and really provide some feedback to them, and the students have fun with it because it's something so different, and it's just such a different method. It's a different way to reach them for for everything that they need. It's really going to help them develop communication skills. There's some language skills involved, emotional regulation. You know, whenever we don't think about it because we take it for granted, but when you are listening to music, and we put on music to relax, and a lot of that. This can help those students relax, but also they're having fun at the same time. And Emily and Robin are very engaging in what they do, but it's also learning. I mean, you think about a lot of the things that we may learn it through music and facts. You make up rhymes and things to remember. We know that, and research has shown that our students with special needs respond really well to music and using it this way.
She really adjusted it for these guys. And the other, there's another group that they'll like a different kind of lesson and do better with a different kind of lesson, but she really adjusted that lesson for my kids. She made it more appropriate for them, because I talk to them all the time about age-appropriate behavior. So it's using things to really bring them out more and help them in all kinds of ways. I mean, the social, just interacting with each other, and expressing themselves with the music, and I mean, I just think it's great.
I think it's really great that Florence One is making it available to so many students because it is not currently widely reimbursed in the state of South Carolina, so it's not something that all people can access right now. So just the thought that Florence One is making it available to so many students is just amazing.